Hmm. Is this connected? I feel like this is connected. I'm not 100% sure. Helios, how are you? I don't know if you can hear me or not. I think it's connected. Oh, as always, my hair's messed up. I need to go to the hairdryer soon. The hairdressers. Helios says we can hear you. God bless you, Helios, man. How are you? I'm not going to be streaming long today. It's like 2:30 here, but I thought it would be still nice to come on, and because I didn't do anything else this Saturday apart from go shopping and cleaning. Also rebuilt my living room a little, making it more accessible for my cats. Zizi says, listen, Donents, a song, search it. Donents. I'll search it after the stream. Andreas Rosas says, sup. How's it going? Jake Paul. No, sorry, Paul Jake. Sorry, I read that wrong. Paul Jake Ubana. I hope he doesn't get angry because I called him Jake Paul. It looked like Jake Paul. Andrea Rosas, Paul Jake, welcome, welcome. We're just chilling before bed. Rodrigo Paulista says hi. Zizi, what kind of song is it? Can you give us some insight what kind of song it is? Floyd D. Welcome, Floyd D. Floyd D says, what's up, mate? How are you? How are you? Rodrigo Paulista says, like 04. I'm from Brazil. Ah, bem-vindo, bem-vindo. Bem-vinada? Bem-vindo. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the most sleepy stream. Game Eager says, hi, welcome. Old Turkish song. Ah, hoş geldin. Mo Ishan, welcome. Mo Ishan says, you look beautiful. Oh my God, thank you. You're beautiful as well. Gain Eagers says, say my name. Gain Eagers. Little Jim Bob says, hi. And Fever says, hey. Welcome, guys. Fever says, I subbed. Oh, thank you. Uh, one guy, there's always one guy in the chat. So in every chat that I do, one person calls me gay, the other calls me like a sideshow Bob from The Simpsons. And then there's an ongoing joke about Iran because I'm Irish and people keep mixing that up. But yeah, Oshulduk. I was in Turkey, Zizi. I was in Mersin, Adana, Tarsus. I don't know if you know these areas. I mean, silly, Turkey is so big, and I'm expecting you to know these areas. But they were very beautiful areas. Little Jim Bob says I'm 12 years old. Little Jim Bob, maybe, and I mean this in the most kindest way possible. Don't give out your private information, especially if you're on the younger side on the internet. You never know who's watching. Says Elena, but you're welcome. You're welcome to join us. Hopefully you'll enjoy yourselves. Says, hi, game over. Helios says, I deleted the comments. Rodrigo Pelista, welcome. I'm a huge Brazil football fan. Pele, Revellino, Socrates. I also like Samba music. Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, all places that I want to visit. Zizi says, oh, really? Yeah. Sigula says, yes, hello, welcome, Sigula. Skyscraper says, are you broke or do you have some money? Just want to gauge your status to determine whether I should watch or not. Wait, if I'm broke, will you watch? Or if I have money, will you not watch? Or will you watch? To be honest, Skyscraper, I'd say I'm comfortable. I work and I have everything I need. Not rich yet, hopefully. But also, thank God I'm past those days when I was broke. Learned to be a little bit smarter with my money. Welcome, everybody. Helios, that's a cool emoji, man. Where'd you get that emoji from? That's cool. Nice. So, guys, tell me which country is everyone from? I did a stream today. There was someone from Kenya, someone from Russia, someone from the Ukraine, someone from Iran. We had India. We had Vancouver, Canada. It was so cool. Of course, I know all Istanbul. It's easy. I don't want to say this because I don't want to think you think I'm being disrespectful towards Turkish culture. Istanbul is the only city I'm not a fan of because there's too many Irish, Scottish, and English people there. So it's kind of like it's more like a touristy kind of place. I love how Istanbul's developed over like the last 30, 40 years. It's become such like a huge city that spans two continents. But I love the outside areas of Turkey. Antalya, I was also in Antalya. I was in Bodrum. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. DJ Chicken says oil up. What? Helios says, yo, Forte. Jim Bob, what's your social security number? Jimmy's trolling. Christopher Becker says, hello, Kareem Davis. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Christopher Becker. Welcome. Nexus Database says, my mum just caught me giving a Nathan's brand. Dude, some of these comments. Pig. Side guys, here it is. Pig just said it. Sideshow Bob hit the Glasgow Spice hard. There we go. That's the first one today. That's the first Simpsons reference. Lana, what in the world of Diddy is going on? AC, come on, people, let's get him to 1 million subscribers. I don't know about that, but thank you, AC. If you're broke, I perceive you as less than, to be honest. If you are broke, I perceive you as less than what? Like in general? I mean, thank you for your honesty. Put your hand in the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. I'm going to need to Google Lamar Jackson after this. Like, serious, guys, I'm still not sure what a Lamar Jackson edit is. Joseph William Shaw Sr. Okay, stop the BS. Get the oil. Why? Where's all these witnesses from the Diddy case coming into my chat for? I mean, welcome, I guess. skyscraper, so I won't watch you if you are. Well, I mean, you have your standards. That's up to you. Um, Dexling Star says, "Put your hand on the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit." I'm definitely going to Google this later on. Boom. Skyscrapers tech is crazy. Hey, he articulated it. We've got to give him that. You know, a man stands by his morals. Hey man, I am the first visit on the channel. Welcome, Brar. From Cape Town, South Africa. I I just love your eyes. Can I just greet your eyes? Thank you, Sigola. Thanks, that's very kind of you. Um, Jace says, I'm gay. Okay, welcome. Um, all are welcome here. Fever says, Australia. Oh, from down under. Nice. Hugh Jackman's cousin. And the supermodel says, Ireland. Same as me. Well, Irish, Scottish. Pikey descent. Peg says, dumb fries. Oh, really? Peg gets the bonus points for today. He was the first to come with the Simpsons reference. We still haven't had the Iran reference, but we got the gay reference. Jimmy, what do you mean? I'm being real, Skyscraper says. Türkiye hoş geldin abi. Afiyet olsun. Bir dakika. I know bir dakika because in Glasgow we used to watch Junet Arkin movies. Guys, stop. I'm about to start reporting, Helios says. Don't forget Slovakia. Tommy Slovakia has the most obvious name of where he's from. Welcome, welcome from Slovakia. Ooh, another message held for review. We are all from Iran. Okay. Brar is from India and used to live in Goa. So, namaste. Merapai, merapai. John Maker says, what do you do for fitness? Mostly catch wrestling, MMA, swimming. I like swimming. When you're doing like wrestling or catch wrestling, then you need something that's easy on your joints to kind of like counteract it. So then yoga and swimming. Kriputra says, are you from Iraq? No, from I almost said from Iran. From Ireland. Welcome, welcome. Oh, people are passing hearts to each other. Tommy has like a whole name attached to his, a whole country attached to his name. What? How come he's from India? Guardian Angel says you kind of look like. Is that Paul Gascoigne, the footballer, or is there a Paul Gasol? Don't know who that is. Is he whoever it is? Are they taller than me? Bodrum, right? What are you wearing? Just my T-shirt. My normal T-shirt for bed. John Maker says, "What do you do for fitness?" Yeah, mostly catch wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, MMA, but all light sparring, but continuous, so you get a good workout in. Manisha says, "Hey bro, welcome Manisha." Level Up Dojo says, "I like your hair." Oh, my hair's all over the place. I actually wanted to wear a cap for this stream, but the last stream I wore a cap, somebody said, "Hey, why is he wearing a cap? That's sus." And then the other person says, "Yeah, that hairline's cooked." And I was like, what the hell happened there just because I'm wearing a cap? I was like, okay, I'm not allowed to wear caps anymore. Manisha, welcome, welcome. Lego Camper, do you like fried chicken? Mm, I like the vegan fried chicken. And when I used to eat chicken, I actually did like fried chicken. Loco says, "What's up, bro? What's up? You're far behind on the chat ketchup. Oh, okay. Ciao from Italy, Alessandro. Ciao. Good morning. Good morning. Wie ist dein Deutsch, Pro Okan Loco was asking. Mein Deutsch ist nicht schlecht. Ich gebe mein Bestes. Aber die und das, ich kann nicht so besonders gut. I was speaking Chinese yesterday to a Chinese who lives in Scotland. My friend, the Divine Catalyst says, welcome. Says, my friend D Knots recommended your live. D Knots? I can't say I know who D Knots is. Oh no, there's who got the lotion emoji in there? Read faster. Are you stoned? No, don't take drugs, loco. I'm just slow in general. Where are you from? Ireland. Greetings from Lagos, Nigeria. Ibrahim, are you Igbo? Are you Igbo, my friend? I'm in Ireland. Joseph William Shaw, I'm from USA. Oh, cool. Come to Palestine. We will take good care of you gays. Wait, what? I'm not gay. Hello from South Korea, from South Carolina. Sorry about that, Eden. You read like a child from elementary. I don't think I read that good, but thank you. Work, I'm from Maine. Ah, nice. Okay, Irish boy, that's better. Free Ireland. I'm from New Hampshire, Jeff says. Oh, welcome. Wait, New Hampshire, Australia, or New Hampshire in America? Hello from Inverness. AC, you're from Scotland. Joseph William Shaw says, I fight you any day. Okay. The only way I could be sure to have the money for a car wash or something, I would have a lot more to pay for my mortgage. All right, Joet. I don't know what's going on there, but it's financial advice, I guess. Prince Angler, welcome. Okay, am I catching up? Jimmy says, are you into MMA, UFC? They are currently live. I like practicing it more than I like watching it. Scarrope, welcome. Alessandro says, ciao, Kimberly. Good night. Good night, Kimberly. I am about to sound very stupid, but what does UFC stand for? It's Ultimate Fighting Championship. No, don't worry about it. Work. A quick Google would have worked as well. Jimmy says, no, come on. If somebody has a question, they can ask us. Sophie Russell says, I'm from Northern Ireland. Welcome. DK Raj says, have you marriage? Wait, you mean am I married? No. Alessandro, whereabouts in Italy? I should use my resources, work says. No, you can ask anything. Can you tell me your country name? Ireland. Black and Toasty says, where are you from, buddy? I'm from Ireland, my friend. I think I've caught up. I think I've caught up to the chat. Creepy Kita says, can you show us your moves? You mean MMA wise? I have some live streams that I did whilst in MMA training, wrestling training. Are you related to Rebel Wilson? Oh my God, Rebel Wilson, the actress? I do not. I'm not a very big fan of her. What is an Ireland? It's a country. What's up, fellow Irish person? Sophie, welcome, welcome. Good to have some Irish in here. Keep the place evenly insane. You've caught up. I can finally sleep, Jimmy says. I'm learning how to throw cards with deadly force. Oh, you know what would be good? I'll try this tomorrow. Full Monty. No, not Full Monty. That's a movie. 3-card Monty. 3-card Monty. I'll do 3-card Monty tomorrow. I'm really good at 3-card Monty. Speak proper English. I can't understand you here. In Canada, we speak proper English, eh? It depends on where in Canada, right? Otherwise, it's good English or bad French. Um, I know, right? Leprechauns unite. Yes. All right, I might be a little bit too tall for a leprechaun, but yeah, we can definitely unite. Do you do magic? I used to do some card tricks. That's it. Ink droplets, welcome. You cold, so do a flip right now. When okay, so a bunch of comments just got retracted. Ah, surreal. That's very kind. I'm good, thank you. Sophie Russell says, I think mostly everyone is taller than a leprechaun. Well, I have a cousin who might not be, but yeah. Yeah, I'm around 6'2", 6'2.5", so I'm going in the wrong direction. But I'll dress like a leprechaun for the next St. Paddy's. Liam Jones says, I like the tone of your voice. Can you understand me, Liam Jones? I don't think most people can understand what I'm saying. You are a tough one. Surreal's going up with the money. The more Surreal's going up with the money, the more I'm kind of like going out of frame. Oh, damn. More like Finn McCool. Rylan Work says 6'2". Yeah, so that's what, 188? 1 meter 88, I think. Mate, my name is Liam. What do you think? Greyman says FAG. How many people do that on a daily basis? I guess still welcome, Greyman, but yeah. Surreal says a tenner for a flip and a camera back flip. It's all good. I'm not much of a flipper, man. I do more wrestling than anything. Raylan Work just has like dot, dot, dot. Welcome, Charlie Smith. Finn McCool, the Giant of Ireland. Actually, Liam Neeson's the Giant of Ireland. I saw him once in real life. He's taller than me. Small guy Oliver. Yo, what's up, man? How do you feel about the Epstein stuff? I feel all resources that have been left over should go to the victims of that case. That was a crazy thing. I believe in you. Trust in yourself as much as I do, Surreal says. He still wants me to do those backflips. Trump or Sleepy Joe sugar cakes? We need a new voting system that would get rid of all politicians that we've had thus far. Empower the people fairly. But we might risk anarchy breaking out. Nothing but someone here says, say my name if you can see this. Yes, I can see it. Charlie Smith says, you a fish. Okay. Sophie Russell says, the giant that caused the Giant's Causeway. You mean the steps between UK and Ireland? Surreal, alright, 25 euros, that's as high as I can go. He drives a hard bargain, but with an injured leg and my cat like lying at my feet, I think I'll pass. I changed my name a lot like The Beast Gaming, gaming with IRL, all the way to Helios. Kit Bricks says, bro, what? Surreal says, I lied, €30. And now I've got like 3 messages that are being held. Hi, Rena. Liam Jones says, are you a pro wrestler? No, I'm a hobby catch wrestler. Catch wrestler and jiu-jitsu and whatnot. Surreal really wants that backflip, yeah. Please shout out Kit Bricks. Liam Jones says, wrestle. Sean's non-existent hairline. How about €35 and a leprechaun? How about you keep the €35, but let's talk about that leprechaun, my friend. Ting Long Law says 124. The money's going up, but now people are not asking me to do anything. People are just like naming amounts. Beep beep. Who gets the keys to the Jeep? Rena and APC. Rena says 1v1 MMA. I'll destroy you. Probably. Can I donate 1,500? Sure. Rupees? Michael Arhan says, are you in Ireland or what? Yes. I will sell you my dignity. Please keep the dignity, my friends. Thomason says, what's happening? Rena says, you look like Leonardo da Vinci on DRUGS. Why do people have to be so rude? Lad is a bit bored like the rest of us having a chat. Don't worry about it. Sid, do you have low testosterone? I still think the coolest roast was the Sideshow Bob roast. How do you know what looks like, Rena, how much you selling that fine piece of dignity? Oh, you've got a seller, man. Or you've got a buyer. Could I get a job in Ireland as a carpenter? I guess so. I think a carpenter is a job that would be well respected everywhere. Straw Baby says, was that rude? I take it as a compliment. Rena says, what the hell is this? If I donate 10, will you say oil up? Caleb Davis. Jesus, he's got the same name as me. Bro, I thought of a good bye-bye Kit Bricks. I thought of a good business model. You go on Pinterest or wherever, or Temu or Alibaba or wherever. You get oil and you face plant an AI fake version of Diddy in one of his silver suits. And you just call it Diddy oil. And underneath, I don't know, Freaka Leak or something like that. And you will make a hell of a money. That will be a party favorite. Ink says, do you feel nervous when interacting with pretty girls? No. Do you? I live close to Mexico. It's not respected everywhere. So you're in New Mexico? Yo, bro, do you play Roblox? Dorji says. Yeah, I used to. We used to have live streams where people would vote on the games that we would play, like Sonic Simulator, the Dead by Daylight game that's in Roblox. Rinky Panchal says hi. Silent says, who would win in a fight, cheese or cheesecake? Cheesecake. Cheesecake is just so much stronger and well prepared. And as cake to back up the cheese, would be a bit of a cheesy fight though, but yeah, I put it on cheesecake. Sporty Productions says, hi, welcome Sporty. Silent is asking the deep questions, man. Silent is asking the good questions. Ink Droplets says, are you married or single? Neither. Great answer. I appreciate the answer. Silent. Anytime, man. Anytime. You asked a good question. On the Beat says, I heard they call old Nessie sniffing bike seat behind the bowling alley. Nessie, as in the Loch Ness Monster, or is this Rabsy Nesbitt? Mr. Destructo says, burger. Michael Ahorn says, cheesecake for sure. Yeah, I think everyone believes cheesecake. Fire says, you low-key remind me of Mr. Lemoncello from the Mr. Lemoncello's library. Have no idea who that is. If that's a good thing, a bad thing. I'll need to Google that later on. SSRB Vlog says, hi, welcome. And Horn or O3N says, hello. Support me, guys, of course. What is it you do? It's a book. Oh, what's everyone's favorite book? Just drop your book in there with one sentence as to why. Gang, I just saw Diablo firework in 4th of July. Drop dead Fred. Dang. Facts. Pride and Prejudice, Mr. Darcy. Where are you from? Ireland, Scotland. The Shock Doctrine by Naomi Klein. The Shock Doctrine. I've never heard of that. Is it fiction? Some good books being dropped here. You ignored my question. Make it clear that you have a habit. Oh, ink. You can't. Come on, you have to keep it a little bit cleaner, my friends. Come on. A little bit cleaner. Horn says, I'm from Iran. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Oh, that's a cool one. Welcome, Chitori, Chitori. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy really is a cool movie, by the way. Sub Tim Chill Guy, thank you, thank you. The Lion, the Witch, the Wardrobe Chronicles of Narnia, cool drama. Bro, Chop Inc. Yo, man, you can't be saying things like that. Come on. There's also younger people here, there's girls here. Shouldn't be saying things like that. It's about the vulture capitalistic venture after 2004 floods. It's non-fiction. What makes it so good? Like, what makes it your favorite book? I'll tell you my top 3 favorites. The Anthology of Poetry from Antiquity to Now. Ooh. My top 3 is, or are, The Life of Pi. Life of Pi was pretty good. Like reading the book, I also saw the movie like 10 years later, but reading the book back then, it was just addictive. Um, Another book that was really good, I got it as a present and I didn't think much. But when I started reading it, it also became a very, very intense read, was The Perfume. Patrick Zuskind, I think, wrote that book. And last but not least, The Ninja, a book that nobody knows of. It's from Michael Van Landhurst, not a very famous author, but oh my god, the details in it. It's about a half American, half Japanese. He grew up during post-war Japan, in Japan with an American father, and was learning to become a ninja. Liam Jones, that says it's an essential roadmap of how venture capitalism works. Oh, nice. It's from 1993. Ah, no, that's the Michael's book is from 1993. Liam, do you know which year that book is from? By the way, all three books that I mentioned were, yeah, they were all fiction. Guys, I'm going to eat steak. So enjoy your steak. MJ or LeBron anti-venom says, I don't know, LeBron's consistent. Would you like a poem from before Christ? Yeah, go ahead. Joseph William Shaw says, I'm back and you still got your. Yes, it was not. Okay. Liam says, I imagine no later than 2009. Leo says, hi, welcome, Leo. Joseph William Shaw says, I'm sorry. And Raylin Work is like, I can't. Why you scruff? What is a scruff? Don't even know what that means, to be honest. I know what scruffy means, but I don't know what a scruff is supposed to be. People get creative with it. What can I say? I'm learning all types of new vulgar vocabulary from people. As an Irish Scottish person, I can't pronounce that word. Vocabulary. Vocabulary. I speak 4 languages and I can't even say purple burglar alarm. Oh, yeah, I just said it. Purple burglar. Purple bug. Sandra Horn says, look at the state of my background. Yeah, it's my cover. I threw it behind me because my cat wanted to lie down at my feet. My place is immaculate. So one thing, y'all can joke as much as you want, but I always smell of soap. My place is cleaned every day. So if I want to throw my blanket over my back, then I can. I will be back in a minute or two. Eh. Sandra Horn says, what type of soap do you use? So, oh my God, so after training, there's a vinegar soap that I use. It's literally so that, like, it basically burns the skin off me. And then after that, I use an olive oil soap. And when I was in Korea, I brought, I bought cornflake soap. I never used that before. And also yam soap and seaweed soap. I absolutely love all types of soaps. Like people, when they go abroad and they get magnets, I get soaps. Cornflake soap, soap as in to wash yourself with. Why wear a bum full of cash? Sandra says. Cisco says, I'm eating my dinner. Oh, okay. Everyone's very visual with their descriptions of what they're doing. You enjoy that, apparently. Yeah, cornflake soap. It smells good. It doesn't smell like a bowl of Cocoa Puffs or anything like that. It just smells like it's very hard. It has like a mm, corn kind of smell. a very good soap, very good for the skin. Is it earthly? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's organic soap. I got it in Korea in a supermarket. It was super random. I think next time I go, I'm back in August, and I think I'll grab myself a couple of bars. I also got lemon honey. What else? Oh God, I love soaps. Who are you saying mustache to? Mustache, have you a girlfriend? Who's talking to who though? I don't follow. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it for me. I think I am going to retire. Free Diddy, free R. Kelly. Oh my God. One guy's like, free Diddy. The other guy's like, what are you desperate about me? And then the other guy's like, free them. Oh my God. It's like they're having a conversation amongst themselves. Oh goodness. Dryling work says, yeah, I think it's the time of night. And talking, typing to you. It just seems like they're randomly having a discussion amongst themselves because everything just seems to work out. Michael Aaron says the sound of my lover coming over the hills quickly like a deer up on the mountain. Now that the window is walking by the walls here at the lattice, he calls, "Come with me, my love, come away." Ah, that was one of the poems. Oh, you know he's not guilty. Did he? Well, I mean, he's definitely guilty of some guilty. If Diddy's guilty, he's guilty. He's definitely guilty of some of those outfits that he's been wearing in the past. Um, is R. Kelly in prison? I don't know what's going on there. I have been educated by you guys. All right, so I'm going to give a couple of people, most of them crazy, but I'm going to give them a couple of shout outs. I can't believe how edgy you are. I'm so impressed and appalled in equal manner. Dude, Liam Jones is articulate, man. You got to give him it. He's articulate. He's very polite with his roasts. I'm assuming that's satire. Let's say it's safe to assume, I suppose. R. Kelly's release date is 2045. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've heard of some of the things that he's probably done in the past. So yeah, I guess that checks out. Okay. Ryan is, why are you gay? He suggests Justin Bieber. Grennifer says, hello, welcome, Grennifer. Who's Justin Bieber? Ah, Justin Bieber. Liam, come on, man. Not Liam, sorry, B. Do you like cheese grilled or grilled cheese? Let me just remove that comment there. Alright, so Arc. I would say like a good vegan sandwich, you know, and again. Grilled cheese. Jaden Smith, I think, was born into all this weirdness from the get go. He was not going to be safe. Nepotism. did not help that guy. We can only pray for them all. We can only pray for them all. There was a comedy show where one of the guys lost a challenge and he had to get a tattoo on his arm. I think it's called Impractical Jokers. And they got a tattoo on his leg of Jaden Smith. So random. T.I. as well? Oh man, T.I. is a good rapper. Yeah, I worry. Sandra. Sandra. All right, guys, I think that's about time for me to clock out. Thank you all for joining. I've learned more about the Diddy trial than probably Diddy's lawyer has. Talk to my girlfriend's boyfriend before calling me. Oh, that was a good comeback. You lead right into that. Nice one, Leo. Wow, this conversation took a sharp left. Multiple sharp lefts. We're back where we started. That's how many lefts It's taken. You could never expose me. I know what I did, and I had fun. Froggy describing himself as a homeless bum? What's going on? Irish people smell or not? I know it's not just from the beer. I don't even drink beer. I don't even drink alcohol. Jennifer says, you're good. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. What can I say? Very kind of you. So you're telling me that if it's out there, hey, B is really doing his best to get us all cancelled. Like this entire stream cancelled. Don't forget, guys, YouTube once cancelled me for using my own movies. It's the most YouTube thing ever. But yeah. All right, before I go, guys, for those that are not just obsessed with P. Diddy, you don't have to sub, you don't have to like or anything. I made a couple of movies in Rwanda with some couple of social projects that are really cool. Don't have to subscribe to me, but if you check out the movies, just check my channel, check anything under Kigali or Rwanda, and it helps um, get those projects and get the word out to help people that are involved in those projects. That would be really cool. That's all I can ask for. Other than that, thank you so much for joining. Let me give a couple of shout outs before I go. Sandra Horn, thank you. B, thank you as well. Grinnifer, Michael, Froggy, Rosalind, Alessandro, Deepek, Gunner, Tripola, Liam, of course, Michael, Arn, Jake, G, who else? Oh, I won't say his name. His comment was blocked, and I think it's just because of his name. But yeah, thank you everyone who dropped by. I hope you enjoyed yourself a late night chat, and yeah. And once again, I feel myself I feel like I know too much about the Diddy trial. I thought let's talk about something spontaneous, and a lot of the comments that were held for review had explicit details of what P. Diddy was doing at his parties. So I think I'm going to have trouble sleeping tonight. Uh, Gert164 says, Sabu, welcome, Gert. We're just closing up. We're just ending the stream right now. And yeah. What does that say? Is that written in Sanskrit? Ranjana Gupta Shorts. Welcome, my friends. We're just closing up. All right, guys. Once again, thank you for joining. Hope you all have a great rest of your night or a great rest of your day. Some of you are like on the other side of the world, so your day's just starting. Um, and yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. I'll have a stream once I wake up. And Sandra says, your age. My age? 55 in November. 11th of November. I'm going to do a birthday stream in November, 11th of November. All right, so that's it, guys. Take good care. God bless you all. And I'll see you in the next one. There's that Jimmy Jackson edit or whatever people are asking for. So, yeah, take good care, guys. God bless you all. So, I'll just turn this camera. Thank God this camera's finally off. Oh, God, I hate all these people. Oh, the camera's still on. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. God bless you all. All the best. Till then. Bye bye.